what's going on? This is Freddie J back with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about Ghost of Tsushima, the PlayStation exclusive, is coming to PC on May 16th, and with that, this is the first game where PlayStation will be integrating a PlayStation overlay or UI for PC. This coming us over from the PlayStation blog. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is going to be the first game in which PlayStation has released on PC with this new PlayStation overlay. And with that comes your friends list from PlayStation, trophy support. So you're going to be able to earn PlayStation trophies on PC while you're playing the game. Also, with that, in addition to that, you're going to be able to unlock your achievements as well on Steam and Epic stores. So if you download this game through Steam or Epic and you're playing the game, you're going to be able to unlock both the trophies and achievements on PlayStation and on Steam or Epic at the exact same time. And this is going to be the first PlayStation game that has been ported to PC that lets you do it. Most likely they're going to update previous PlayStation ported games like The Last of Us or Spider-Man to include this as well. And to be honest with you, this is something that people have been asking for a while. I myself, I wanted a full-on launcher, or at least I asked for a full-on launcher, a PlayStation launcher on PC. However, I think this is something that's a good alternative, if not probably the best solution that they could have had. Because let's think about it. If PlayStation had their own launcher on PC, they would be directly competing with Steam and Epic. And Steam is the biggest competitor on PC, like by a margin. So PlayStation, I don't know if PlayStation really wants to dive into that competition. They're already putting their games on PC through Steam, and it's going well. So instead of having their own full-on launcher and trying to divide their player base from Steam and Epic stores, they can just keep them on Steam and Epic and port this UI over to it, or have this UI overlay on PC to where it's almost like you pretty much getting the PlayStation experience. Like the overlay looks exactly like PS5. So now PlayStation don't have to go through that hassle of trying to directly compete with Steam but also in turn still competing with them by putting their games on PC. And it's fascinating because now PlayStation is just giving the players the options. They're giving us more options to where you can play these games on PC, and of course PCs are you can customize the graphics and performance from these games on PC. So from the recommended specs on the PlayStation blog, you can run this game at a fairly weaker PC. You're gonna need at least like a 2080 GPU, AMD GPU, but you can change the settings from low, medium, high to ultra high, depending on your rig. So granted, Ghost of Tsushima is a demanding game. It's a visually demanding game. So most PlayStation titles are visually demanding. So take that as you will. And that's where things like NVIDIA's DLSS and AMD's FSR comes in, to help with the performance mostly, and some visuals as well. But all in all, the fact that PlayStation is giving us this option, having that PlayStation overlay on PC finally is almost bridging the gap of having their own launcher on PC and just not having, a presence on PC. This is pretty genius in my book. You got your PlayStation profile on there as well. You got your friends list, the trophies. With that also comes crossplay support with Ghost of Tsushima Legends. So PC players going to be able to play, crossplay with PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 players. Like, you're pretty much getting the entire package on this PC port. It don't just feel like an individual port of the game, but it feels like you're still ingrained in that PlayStation ecosystem. And again, instead of just having the PlayStation having their own launcher, this is ingenious. Now, PlayStation may still come out with their own launcher. They may still do it in the future. Who knows? But for the meantime, this is great. And to be honest with you, like as a player, as a consumer, it's almost like we don't really need that launcher. Like we don't I don't feel like the launcher is missing, because we got the overlay now. And that brings the question or the thought in my head as what will keep PlayStation, let's say Xbox players on the consoles, because one of the concerns was that by putting your games on PC, Xbox before, years before, they already did that, and they already, took that initiative to put mostly all their games on PC, and PlayStation has been doing it slowly throughout the recent years. The concern has been, if you're putting your games on PC, which is practically making them non-exclusive, what is the reason to buy your console? What is the reason to go out and buy a PS5? And one of the strategies that they have done was to release their games, their exclusive games, on PC at later dates, not at launch. I think some of their games will come to PC at launch. Like, for example, Helldivers 2, that was day and date. It launched on PlayStation and it launched on PC. However, that is a live service game. And multiplayer games in general, that would probably be the best thing. So that way you can keep the game alive and have more of a player base. But for the single player games, launching them at a later date probably is the best idea as well. That way, there would be an incentive to buy a PlayStation and buy the games on PlayStation, because you'll be able to play them first on PlayStation, and they will truly be exclusives. If you're launching their games on day and date on PC, they're not exclusives, and you're not giving people an incentive to buy your console. On top of that, it seems like it'll be more work to be done to do the work on the front end by porting it over to PC. That's taking away development time and resources when you can be focusing on the game itself, making it as well optimized as you can, and keeping it on the system first, on the console first. However, it seems like with this strategy, with the PlayStation overlay on PC and not officially putting a launcher on PC, it seems like the strategy for both PlayStation and Xbox is another incentive to get the console will be the subscription services. You can only get PlayStation Plus and the extra and premium tier on PlayStation. You can only get Game Pass on Xbox or on the consoles. So if they keep the subscription services on the consoles and not put them on PC, that's another incentive. You can pay a monthly subscription to access all of these games, first, second, and third party, in general, right? All the games in general that they have on those services. You can buy our system, pay a subscription service. That way, even if you are a first time buyer of these consoles, you will always have a plethora of games to buy, even if we put out games on PC. So all in all, I think this is a big win. PlayStation deserves credit for doing this. Of course, Xbox has done it already, but not to keep comparing those two. For PlayStation, this is great. It looks fluid. It looks nice. The older ports or the previous ports look like they can easily be updated to get this overlay, and we're gonna have this overlay for the future. So if they keep porting games like this on PC, with the strategy they're doing right now with this overlay, this is a big win. I've been asking for PlayStation games to be coming to PC. I've definitely been pro PC when it comes to PlayStation games, and I've also been pro single player games being ported to PC at a later date, not day and date. So it seems like that's what Sony is doing from their record of ports, and I think this is something to just be celebrated. So I appreciate you tuning in. Remember to like or dislike, comment, and subscribe on the video, and peace out.